So, I wanted to talk about Mr. Whitaker, my music teacher, one of my music teachers from school. Okay, so I worked at a theater for a while after high school, like for like a few months or maybe a year. I don't remember. Mr. Whitaker though, he came into the theater and he started screaming at me, and I didn't know why. He didn't have a reason. He just like started screaming at me. And I was just trying to get him popcorn. I was like, I'm just trying to get you popcorn, dude. Some popcorn in a bowl. I don't even know what the fuck he was mad about. I was like, what are you mad about? Like, sometimes people treat me like this and I can't understand it, man. But Mr. Whitaker in particular was very insane. That guy was nuts. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Whitaker. What the hell? Mr. Whitaker, man. That guy was so fucking crazy. He was so weak too. He was so like he was about my height, but like he was so like just thin and like he had a family and like he worked at the school or whatever, but like I don't know. He always hated me. He always yelled at me. I never really hated Mr. Whitaker. There was one time there there was one time where I don't know. All I have to say about the town I grew up in, everybody thought I was so fucking poor, and that I became so rich, or whatever. That they all hated me for being poor, then they all hated me for being rich, and then it was like okay, like, yeah. And then some people started to like me again because they realized that I'm not that bad. Like, but nobody really changes, you know. If somebody really hates you, like looks at you and hates you from childhood, like they're not gonna stop hating you when they get older, you know. Uh, anyway, not just Mr. Whitaker, but other people too. I don't know. I've never really had a true friend. I've had like my brother, even my brother, kind of. He's my brother, but yeah, I don't know. He didn't talk to me for 10 years because I called him a name once. Like, I got angry at him and I called him a faggot. And I was like, you're a faggot. Because I thought he was, I shouldn't have called him that. But, like, at the same time, maybe he shouldn't have ghosted me for 10 years. But then again, I don't really know exactly what he's been up to. So, yeah. Anyway, I had a lot of friends growing up, but they weren't really my friends, you know. Like they weren't. Maybe I guess maybe they were. I just haven't really spoken to them in a long time. I'm surprised none of them reached out to me to talk to me. Uh, I don't know. I'm moving back to my hometown soon, so maybe I'll see some of them. I might even go to a high school reunion just to see like who goes, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go that much because I don't want to run into people who never gave a fuck about me, you know. I don't know. Some of these people never really cared. You know, they never really looked at me as a friend or a brother or anything. So I don't hate them, but man, I don't know. It just and when I was a kid, I had to fight a lot of them off. You know, like a lot of them like started fighting me, and so I had to fight them off. And I fought off so many fucking people when I was a kid. Anyway, yeah, whatever.